Hello, I'm Nick Wiley. Today's Thursday, June 22nd, 2023. Here are your latest church militant headlines. Pope Francis has advanced the sainthood cause of Sister Lucia dos Santos, the eldest of the shepherd children who saw Our Lady at Fatima, Portugal. In 1917, a young Lucia witnessed a series of apparitions of the Blessed Mother in Fatima, along with her now canonized cousins Francisco and Jacinta. Venerable Lucia spent the remainder of her days removed from public life in convents, protecting the messages of Our Lady. She died in 2005 at the age of 97. The Vatican Secretary of State is claiming there's no link between clergy sex abuse and homosexuality. Cardinal Pietro Parolin recently wrote, "Homosexual orientation cannot be considered as either cause or aspect typical of the abuser, even more so when it is decoupled from the general arrangement of the person." Parolin is known for speaking at the globalist World Economic Forum and for playing a large part in the secretive Vatican-China Accord, which has led to increased persecution of the faithful. The Biden administration is now 0 for 2 after a federal appeals court yesterday struck down its transgender mandate. The mandate would have forced doctors and hospitals to perform so-called gender transition procedures despite any conscientious objections based on religion or professional medical judgments. The Biden administration is not seeking Supreme Court review, just as when it was struck down the first time. A Catholic couple in Maine is suing the state after being denied tuition assistance to send their children to a Catholic school. The Radonises were denied access to the town tuitioning fund, a taxpayer-funded program for rural area students, because of new state laws seemingly barring faith-based schools from the program because the schools supposedly discriminate based on gender and sexual orientation. This comes after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled 6-3 last year that Maine could not cut faith-based schools off from the program, as doing so would violate the First Amendment. And the Polish bishops are taking a firm stand against abortion and issuing a warning to Catholic politicians who support it. Archbishop Stanislaw Godecki, head of the Polish Bishops' Conference, declared any MP who votes against life commits a grave sin and thus cannot receive Holy Communion. This warning comes as pro-abort forces in and outside Poland push to overturn the country's very strong pro-life laws. I'm Nick Wiley. Those are your Church Militant headlines. Please watch the Vortex today, where Michael talks about the pious men at the Dodgers protest. God bless you.